Yes, welcome to the Revit guy my YouTube page where we discuss everything Revit for construction documentation and some other tips and tricks. And this is going to be my 5th video following the series of using Revit for construction documentation. So I've been away for a while, like I've been very busy, had a competition we had to do and some other stuff. So I should have recorded last week, but something came up again. But anyway, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. And my YouTube channel I think it's almost 200 now, getting 2k views, 1k views, which is lovely. So let's get right to it. So please, in case you stumble across this, like, subscribe, and put on the notification to get new videos of exciting activities and stuff we can do on Revit. So yes, let's get to it. And so what we are doing today, we are doing a section. So I've already put the section line. So I was able to just roughly finish the first floor. Found some time to do that. So I've not cleaned it up entirely, but when you come up the staircase, you have access to the master bedroom, the walk-in closet, the master's bathroom. This is the master's wing, and a study and another room. I just wanted it to be like a small loft or a small part. So my view range is off, so that's why we're having this skylight. Let me show you what it looks like. So I changed the look of the building. I wanted something a little, dramatic to an extent. Anyway, so this was looking like now. Still not complete, but we've not got this elevation yet. So I've put the section line, and we can go from here. So first thing you want to do, or I like to do, is I put this on, I break it, then I change this line to continuous. No, this, the second one, sorry. So instead of gaped, I put continuous. Yeah, so I prefer this one because this one is dotted and it doesn't, obstruct your dimension or the other information you want to see on the drawing. So this is what the section looks like. We're cutting the roof and have some other elements to detail, seeing the door. There's the master bedroom, there's the living room and all. Yes, so let's put this on sheet. So if we go new sheet, yep, the Revit, our title block from the second class. So let's put this and see what it looks like. So it's always good to work on sheet so that you know what you're doing fits into your page, right? Let me see, what scale have I been using? Scale 1 to 100. That's fine. So we can do that. So let's name this section, section AA. Okay. I just put space bar, so it's kind of long. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to just move only the title. So what is next? It's this. So you want to hide the crop view. So I was confused on which kind of roof to use, whether to use a concrete or a timber roof. Then it occurred to me that I might be better off using a timber roof, and I'll tell you why. Because it has more stuff to detail, and I see a lot of people drawing stuff for their section. So I'll show you a little trick. I have to get it on. First of all, put in some of the major stuff that we need. Stuff like like room. My system is slow, I don't even know why. I think that's been on for a while. So tag room. No, let's do the automatic one. Tag or not tagged. Room. Yep. Apply. Okay. So bring this homie down. Yes. Okay. So another thing that I do is I make all these guys have to, so they don't interfere with, we know there's a dot there, so we don't really need it to be in our face. So wall, stairs, ceiling, floor, that's the important gist. So yes, so let's clean up our floors. So I reckon there will be a beam here. If there's any justice in the world, maybe we are lucky we'll get the 600 beam, which I think is fine, or 450. Okay, maybe we have one here too. If you notice, I'm taking the we need one, definitely need one here. If you notice, I'm taking the core of the wall, not the plastered, for my field region for this. So maybe I should pause the video so it doesn't get long while I finish this guys up. Right. Let me just draw one. So we'll make this concrete. I don't know if I've already made the concrete. Okay, I've not. So where's my concrete? Okay, concrete. Then I normally put this at 60, 60, 60. Yeah, so it's not too dark. Then I would normally use white lines for this guy. Right. Okay. So let me pause the video. Finish up this. Just show you one. Finish up this all this field region business, then we'll get back to it. Right? Yes, so we've done some of the repetitive what do they call it, the repetitive field region. So I'll connect this. I wanted to open the video before I connect this, because this is what the stack is. Initially I drew it, I made a mistake about that. So when we have this, obviously another important thing is to dimension your sections. So section to section, that will do overall. Definitely. So maybe, I think this is too small. I will do yeah, maybe this too. Maybe we can do this. Yeah, that's it. Then would also dimension, levels, obviously. So maybe we can do this in a small dimension. So this is fine. This is just there. It's not attached to anything. I don't want to move it because I realize that if I move it, to mess up with the roof. So we'll leave that there for now. I'll fix that later. So another important thing to add to your section is your spot elevation. So you want to pick that at, for now, let's just use the structural floor. So in the absence of, let's just remove this. I created a new level to the templates. So you just do spot height for the floors. Okay, that's removed. Yep. I'm just picking the structural floors. So this staircase, this landing. Yep. I wonder why the text is not moving with it. Anyway, we can just do this. Right? Yeah. So just pick up some important points, some important spot height rather. Okay, this one I'm not sure. This is what I'll finalize with, so let's leave this for now. So I think we're good. Let's add one more here. Okay. Annotations. That. So you also want to add. Let's add ceiling. I think we should add ceiling. Let's make it good. So ground floor level. I'm just adding generic ceiling. Ceiling should be at plus 3000. Yeah. So that's fine. It's fine. First floor. Where are you? Ceiling. Fine. That's fine. So select all the entire project. Yeah, let's make it. Oops. I don't want it to be, I want it to be like gypsum board. You get, yeah. So this is fine for now. Okay. I want the grid. Yep. So when we're doing our RCP, we'll clean that up. Lights and the rest. I wish I could get there's a void here that is cutting this. So then, yep. So yeah, we have ceiling. Good. Okay, so like I said, if there's any justice in the world, the engineer will give you this, so that everything is fine, everything is working good, and we are happy. It sounds fine. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is you now want to give us the levels of this ceiling. So you have to be careful, so you pick the last. Pick the last one. Yeah. Maybe we'll just pick one so it doesn't become too, too busy. Right? Maybe one per space. Somewhere at the center, at the edge. Okay, so I think we're good for the levels. So now you want to dimension your elements in terms of, so just pick one edge and just run the dimension vertically. Make sure you're picking the right part. So this, this, and let's just pick this top. For me, doesn't want to be picked. Okay, so yeah, we'll fix that. So let's say we're good with this. So just bring out this guy so that it's not in our face. Maybe this. So yeah. So we've done that. This also is another important let's see. Let's take it to the corner a little bit. Maybe this. Okay, good. So obviously you pull this out. Yeah. So we're good. So this line, we don't want it crossing the floor, showing the other floor in elevation. So to hide that, you do line works. This invisible. You double click. Click that. Yeah, so clean that up. So what next? Let's put the roof members. So for that, I mean, there are a couple of ways you can do it, but what I like doing is I like to use detail items. So under annotate, if you come to component, break it down, detail components, load family, then you go to detail items, wood framing, I believe. Let's see some, yeah. So this is what you use for like your power lines. This is what you use for like your roof members and the rest. So this looks like a very busy. I'm not sure I picked the right. But let's see. I just need length and breadth too. I don't want to do your nominal width, nominal this. Let's see. Okay, good. So we'll use this for our roof members. So first thing first, we need to know what we are doing. This is very important. So this was taught to us when we were in 300 level in my school. First thing, we have the roof. Next is the sheeting, although that should not show, so that should not be a problem. Usually 25 mm, so one thick line can solve that. Next thing you want is your power line. So like I said, everything you get it from here. Oh, sorry. Let's not save. Should we save? Load family. Rough cuts. Let's pick this guy. Okay. So that is usually 75 by 50 or 50 by 75. Should have renamed it. Okay, so this comes here after the sheeting. So leave some like 25 move it by 3. Okay, so, and we know our guy is usually what do you call it? It's usually space 900 to 900. So you want to do this 900 cc's, 900 center to center. So like, how many do you think I will need? Maybe like 8. It's not like 12. Okay. Let's add one more. 13. Fantastic. Okay, so this does it. Then the next thing is your rafters 50 by 150. So we want, let's rename to rafters, hardwood rafter, HW rafter. So depth 150. I have a feeling this thing did not change. Oh, it did. What? Nose. And yes, you can see my roof is corrugated. That is a different class on its own, how to create corrugated roof and all. I'll show you. I already have a family for that, so, and I already did that when I was doing the elevation. So we'll get to all those later. So I'm just doing this part. When I do the part, I'll pause the video and clean up the rest. So after your rafters, then you have your wall plate. Now, question I want to ask is, am I in shit? What is it not dimension? 100 by 50 wall plates. The wall plate is like this, so nope, I don't need help. Nope. I press this a lot too. How many times did I press it? That's a lot of escapes. Okay. So we have the wall plates for that side. Do we really need a wall plate on this side? Anyway, feel free to correct me and let me know what you think. Once again, then you have your rafters. $10.50 by 100. So this guy, I just need to copy this guy. Like another, maybe 1, 2. That's all. This is a very okay. So maybe we use 900. Okay, so once again, okay, I think we're good for now. We just need the horizontal guy. That is a little. So this one should sort of align with so I want to array this one so like 900 to 900 to let's use 900. How many do we need? Maybe 8, 9. Okay. So another thing I failed to put was the last one. Yeah. So this. Okay. This is fine. What do we do? It doesn't need to be in front or at the back. I think this needs to come to the front. Yep. So, but again, now we'll do the other side and we can call it a day. And this actually needs to edit group. You need okay. But let me just put this here. This was how it was before, right? Select 75. For your workplace and the rest. Edit group. Take this guy up. Yeah. Affect the rest. Yeah, I think we're good. So I'll repeat this process for the other side. So let me pause the video while I do that. When I come back, I should have finished our roof member. But in general, so this is how you do this. This is how you want to do this. You don't want to use lines or use field region. You can just use this detail items like I showed you. And yeah. So I was able to add the roof members, the power lines, and everything. Added the ceiling noggins, F as well. And I'll leave this staircase for now. I would not put the finished floor until we are doing. Maybe we'll do a call out on this place. I mean, we have a long journey, we have a long way to go. It's going to be an interesting ride. And so let's just finalize this guy and finish it up with our text on the roof members, just to add some detail. So maybe stone coated, long span aluminium roof. Okay. Come on, let me just arrange this thing well. Okay. Oops. Okay. After that, we have 25 mm. Should I use small letters or big letters? Let me use big letters, sorry. Ply wood sheeting. This is the spelling of sheeting. I don't think there's a H. Okay. Well, let me know. 50 by 75 mm. Hard wood pour lines at 900 mm center to center, 50 by 150 mm hard wood rafters at what did I even use again? 1.5. I think it's 1.5 I use. Center, but you get the gist. Center to center. Next one is 100 by 50 mm hard wood wall plates. Then 50 by 50 by 50 mm hard wood ceiling noggins. Alright, then it's 12.5 mm POP. Oops, I put P.O.P gyps. Business. What again? Okay, so this would carry so something like this. Put it at the center. Yep. Then let's copy this guy straight up. Calm down. Ceiling finish. This is ceiling finish. Foundation. Oops. Foundation. Details to structure engineers, specification and confirmation. Hope I didn't spelled it well. Yeah, so so what again? I'll just relax it a little bit. We don't want to start labeling we'll do that in work section, label the wall. But if you want to, add more detail, of course you can do that. 230 mm wall to receive plaster and receive plaster, screed and paint, something like that, right? And then stuff, so you can do that. Another thing that I think we can add is lintel level, but just a piece of concrete, so it shouldn't take time. So say this is a door, right? Good, so make it 230. All this just for the details, to make the drawings look really good. Okay, I think we're fine. But again, so let's see what it looks like. Then another thing that we can do, or I like to do, I always work with smooth line with anti-aliasing. Ambient, this is a tool I like to use. Say put this as 80 and put this at 75. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, so there you go. We have a section that is 90% ready. Obviously, when we add more details, we'll come back to every other thing. Maybe I should hide this line. What do you think? So, yep, we're good on that. So, important thing is your rooms, your room names, your details, your elements, your levels, your dimension, your grid dimension. Your level should be clearly stated. Put everything. See, I put dimension on one side, put annotation on one side. I think this is too small for this page, but I wouldn't want to increase it, So maybe let's see if we do scale 1 to 50. Let's see what it looks like. The problem with this is that I think it fits, but I don't think I have the time to adjust everything on sheet. This actually fits it well. Okay, so I'll do this off camera. I'll adjust it so that it looks right. So that's another thing you need to pay attention to, how it sits on paper. And so in the next class, obviously we are going to continue from here, because we're going to move into some other wall sections. Maybe we'll do something here, or staircase details. So I'll definitely come back to this, how I adjust it, not to waste your time. So thank you once again, everyone, for tuning in and staying with me. And for my new subscribers and old subscribers, thank you very much. I appreciate your work. So share my work, recommend it. And oh yeah, somebody reached out to me from, what I call it, our community, and said he wanted Revit classes. So that is still in the works. So I'm also available for Revit classes, although that is paid. Well, we can discuss that later. So thank you, and see you in the next class.